Hello, this is Dean Malone with CompassFX. I hope you're doing well today and you get some good trades. There are going to be days like this where we sit and we watch the market and it pretty much is like watching paint dry. There's hardly any movement, especially when you watch some of the dollar-based pairs and there's really nothing related to the dollar that's causing any movement in the marketplace. Today we saw in the equity markets the Dow moved up, then moved down, the Nasdaq moved down, kind of came up a little bit, and the S&P kind of floated around the zero mark. So not really any clear direction. We can see it in the euro dollar, even though we have corporate bids and corporate offers on either side. There's kind of a tug war, but going nowhere. The pound dollar, even though it's favored to go higher, 60% of Brits now are looking for a potential rate hike from the BOE. That bit of news came out, started to see some movement up early, but the market just went flat, did nothing. And then you look at the Aussie dollar, again, just some up and down. It did show a potential sign of breaking the sell entry level here, but based upon the Dots Guppy, we don't trade against the long-term moving averages. We trade in the direction of those long-term moving averages. The market pushed back up, but still didn't trigger a buy entry and just kind of went flat on us. So what are you to do as a trader when this type of market conditions exist? You're sitting there watching paint dry. Well, my suggestion, and as we suggested in the Dots Guppy trade room, is to go out and look at other cross pairs, especially when the dollar-based currencies are not moving. So today we had a couple of setups. One was in the pound Kiwi, a trade that I took in the trade room, where the market did finally push up. It bounced around here, but when I took the trade up in this area at the buy entry, the market fell back, but it didn't stop me out. It pushed on up and hit my buy target number 1 level. Actually, it gave us another opportunity as it fell back over, bounced out of the long-term moving averages, and pushed back up and gave us another potential run at the buy target number 1. But the trade of the day had to be the pound CAD, and some traders in my room this morning stepped in the pound CAD. There's a pretty good setup. It didn't meet all my particular criteria, but it's a beautiful move nonetheless. It pushed up pretty strong, bounced around a bit, but once it really started going, really started getting some energy, it pushed on up. And it went about double its distance here for about 100 pips or so. A very strong move. Some folks in my trade room today caught this move to the upside or bits and pieces of the move. But notice here we're looking at the pound CAD. When was the last time we looked at the pound CAD? And we're looking at the pound Kiwi. When was the last time you looked at the pound Kiwi? Or have you ever looked at the pound Kiwi? What I'm getting at is we are so trained as retail traders to really keep our eye on the majors. However, when the majors are sitting flat, go look someplace else. So long story short, when the market's not doing much with the dollar-based majors, go out and start investigating some other cross-currency pairs like the Euro CAD and the Euro Kiwi, the pound CAD, the pound Kiwi. Take a look at those. You're probably going to see some pretty good movement compared to the dollar-based pairs. If you'd like to follow along with me as I trade the Dots method, go to www.compassfx.com/Dots trade to learn more information about the trade room. Well, this is Dean Malone with CompassFX. Y'all make it a great day. Get some good trades. We'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.